Ken Resnick at ringside, having been, I don't know if joined is the exact phrase you'd like to use, by the Golden Idol. Golden Idol, first off, Joey Avalon, very reminiscent, throwing that shovel around of Stan the Lariat Hansen when he was AWA champion. I wanted no part of his cowbell and want no part of his shovel.
Well, listen, he's a shovel-throwing dude, man. I mean, what are you going to do? Why are you here with me?
Why what?
Why are you here with me?
Well, I know you've been very upset all evening. First off, your close personal friend Mick Karsh unable to be here, which very upset you. And then promoter.
Do you know why?
Some sort of family
He's got a
issue.
hemorrhoid.
Well, he's always been up. Oh, no, I'm not going to go there.
You're dang right he was.
And now Brick McCarthy with a shovel. Referee Jay Solt is trying to get it away. And Joey Avalon has got a little bit of a greeting for Brick McCarthy. McCarthy blocks it with a haymaker right to the jaw. And a very upset Golden Idol promoter Ed Hellier informing him arm injury or not, and it's certainly very suspect. You may have be facing the prospect of getting into the ring later with Mitch Paradise, the SDW champion. No, it's not really been your night so far.
No, it's been a great night. I mean, Garrison Creed lost. Craven Knight won.
Well,
I'm not worried about Ryan Slade. He's going to win.
I would say Craven Knight not so much won as you helped him win. Everyone saw you slip him something. Promoter Ed Hellier stormed off. All he said to me was, "This is not over," so I'm not sure what he has in mind.
Why are you accusing me of something I didn't even do?
I saw it with my own eyes. The fans saw it on
Do you
television.
wear glasses?
No.
You should.
I wear contacts.
Oh. And you have nice eyes, too.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
thank
welcome.
you.
You're welcome.
No. Well, maybe you are in a better mood with Mick Karsh not being here.
Yeah, probably.
It's interesting. Joey Avalon has made quite a career as a singles wrestler. Brick McCarthy really rose to prominence, Idol, here in SDW as tag team champions. And it's certainly, as you know from all your stable, it's very different when you're used to having a partner and suddenly you're on your own.
Absolutely. You know, Brick McCarthy did an incredible job. Him and Chadwick Wentworth III. They were a great tag team. They were a tag team that just could not be beat. Look how long that they held those two titles. It was unbelievable. But here's Brick tonight getting in the ring with Joey Avalon. This is going to be interesting.
Oh, elbow right to the head of McCarthy. One thing about Joey Avalon, boy, a lot of times, even today, Brick McCarthy will sometimes want to play to the crowd. Joey Avalon is almost relentless, just nonstop. Two big men, oftentimes both in the ring with a size advantage. This time, basically, it's all even.
Yeah, it's pretty much an even match, but you're right. Joey Avalon, he doesn't give up. I mean, this guy is all over the place, and I like Joey Avalon's style. You know, not too much of a fan of Brick McCarthy right now, but Joey Avalon's unbelievable the way he moves in that ring.
And it's a good point, Idol. Sometimes by his antics, Joey Avalon not really wanting to stay within the rules, but there are times when you get a glimpse. Avalon is really a much better technical wrestler than he's given credit for.
Absolutely. Joey Avalon really, he again does a great job in the ring. It doesn't matter who he goes up against, whether it's a bigger or smaller opponent. This guy can wrestle with everybody else.
Look at the strength as he's able to lift Brick McCarthy up, keep him on his shoulders. McCarthy able to slip out of it into the turnbuckle, and McCarthy follows it right up with a forearm and goes right back, but Avalon with a boot to the head. And, you know, so far in this one, Idol, you'd have to say it's Joey Avalon, until nobody was home when he came off the ropes, has really had it pretty much going his way.
You know, again, when you look at a wrestler like Brick McCarthy and where he's been, he also is a very technical wrestler. Again, don't really like him too much, but he can make a pretty good comeback here.
You know, I have to admit I've been a little curious in that you're spending as much time looking at your cell phone as you are the match and looking over. Why are all these texts saying, I want my money, Idol, you better pay me, Idol, I want my money, Idol, you owe me money, Idol, I want my money. Why is seemingly that you owe everyone money but not paying anyone?
What are you talking about?
That.
You're on Facebook Live. I mean, the whole world is seeing you.
And I'm calling it as I say.
There's 10 people.
Look at all those texts. Every one of them. I want my money, Idol. Idol, when are you going to pay me? Idol, I'm coming after you if you don't pay me. What's going on?
You kind of sound like a canary? You just keep repeating yourself, for God's sakes, man. Watch the match.
I'm just reading all the texts.
God, this is as bad as being with Karch. Good God, thank God he got a hemorrhoid.
Avalon up to the top rope. He tried it once before, and McCarthy was able to get out of the way, and he does the exact same thing for the second time. Joey Avalon off the top rope, finding nobody home. McCarthy not able to generate any sort of offense, but both times able to alertly move out of the way.
McCarthy is definitely not as fast as he used to be. Something's happened there. I'm not sure what it is. Trying to figure it out.
Well, I think part of it is when you're wrestling a tag team, as good as 3 Under Par was, when they got a little winded, they were able to tag off, and now, well, suddenly McCarthy is able to get to his feet. Looks like he may have gained a second wind.
That's what I was thinking. He gained a little bit. I mean, that was my point.
You're one to talk.
What are you talking about? I got the physique of a god.
What's the scariest god in Greek mythology other than the Golden Idol?
What's that?
I'm asking you.
I don't know. I'm not good on my Greek stuff.
And away they go, and McCarthy with the forearm right now has got the better. Don't take the time to play to the crowd. Goes in after Avalon into the corner. Across the ring they go, and McCarthy follows it right up with a forearm. Avalon seems a little, and down he goes, face first into the mat. McCarthy has really turned the tables, count of 2. It seemed almost a little bit of a slow count by senior referee Jay Soltis.
Hey.
I noticed our timekeeper, Chris Ferret, was almost ready to ring the bell.
Oh, yeah, look at it. He's got that thing in his hand. He's ready to go. You know, people can't see it. We're on Facebook Live. What they can't see is the audience here too well because of the way the lights are. There's about 150 people. This theater holds about that amount, going straight up to the ceiling. It's in an old church. It's a very, very neat venue. Very fun.
You know, I couldn't help but notice, I saw you in the parking lot despite the bad weather, and what a great credit to this crowd turning out for SDW action on this very snowy night. It seemed like almost you were afraid, even though it's a renovated former church, you seemed afraid to come into the doors. Any reason for that?
Because my rabbi told me to stay away from these places.
Oh.
They're not good for you. The church, you know, the whole cross thing and the whole guy hanging on the cross.
Oh, no.
Told me to stay out of there. It might be the next one.
There are a lot of people, I think, that would like to see you hanging from something.
Hey, take it easy. You're from the same tribe I am, God's sakes. What are you doing in here?
Trees, rafters, anything.
Didn't you get warm when you walked in here?
McCarthy trying to get to his feet. Avalon trying to get his second win. It's been a very fast-paced match for two bigger men. It's been pretty much give and take. Right now it's about even. Avalon waited a little bit. McCarthy able to pick him right up.
Look at, he's banging the belly. He found the extra pounds too. Oh boy. Sorry.
Maybe he didn't get enough at the catering table. Oh, again, face first into the mat. McCarthy with the cover. Alertly hooks the leg, count of 2. And Avalon able to get that lower leg over the lower rope to break the count. Referee Jay Soltis very alert, seeing it, watching for it. A count of 2. You can tell even McCarthy, he's starting to suck wind a little bit. It's been a brutal match and two larger men in the ring. I think their conditioning may come into play here, Idol.
Well, you know something? What do they call that? A little blown up McCarthy is maybe?
And referee Jay Soltis calling for the bell. Joey Avalon, no question, went south of the border, well below the Mason-Dixon line.
Look at Joey Avalon go. He's had enough of Brick McCarthy. He's going to take care of Brick McCarthy and make sure that he never makes his way back to Steel Domain Wrestling.
McCarthy, the winner, via an alert disqualification called by referee Jay Soltis. You see him raise a prone Brick McCarthy's arm. I don't know if that's much solace to McCarthy. Now Avalon with that shovel. Brick, you might want to get out of that ring.
Avalon's got a target.
Swing miss. And McCarthy returns the favor, goes south. The match is already over. And slams Avalon into the mat. McCarthy, your winner by disqualification.
You know, Brick McCarthy better watch out, because that man, Joey Avalon, will still come after him. There could be a brutal war backstage tonight. This guy's not going to forget what just happened. Are you asleep or are you awake?
No, I'm just going to sing the way Joey Avalon's just